Welcome to SmackDown Live, and tonight's lineup looks awesome.
I've been waiting all week long for this. I cannot wait to see what happens tonight.
Well, Byron, I'm feeling a little nostalgic. Since it's SmackDown, why don't you know your role and shut your mouth?
Hey.
Looking at tonight's card, we really do have all hands on deck for this one. Tag team matchup on the way. When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times. We have the Anarchists taking on an imposing force.
Can't wait.
Everyone's ready, and just like now, this tag team match is underway.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE. Uh-oh.
Is he? And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
There's one. Y dos. This
Tag made here.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
Shoulder tackle.
Incredible drop.
big time impact from way up high.
He looks a bit off his game here. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
And a pin attempt. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Got the shoulders down. I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive. Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Looks like we might just see the tag. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Taking off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo, we know it's coming from out of nowhere. Oh, KO! Shoulders on the mat. 2 count and a kick out.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Harsh impact. When this guy's on, look out. Oh, and it's a reversal. Tagged in. What a strike.
He's on the defensive now. This very well may be too much for him to handle.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Oh, nasty impact.
Uh-oh. This is not going to end well.
Not at all. Look at this, the Ulster plantation.
I think
His shoulders are down. And he stops the count. Showing off some of his speed there. Goes down hard. Today, he's in trouble.
but he's got to capitalize now.
And here's a cover. I can't believe it. He just kicked out.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
That's just great execution.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Cutter!
He's in complete control now.
Shoulders down, this could be it. Only a 2 count.
Nice kick out.
Oh, man! He might have...
I knew it was only a matter of time.
This might be it!
Oh, my. That's how you put an exclamation point.
Can he do it here? And he got a near fall out of it. Wow.
That's pure power, guys.
Beautiful technique. Nailed it. Ooh, what impact. Tagged in. Boom, what impact. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And if he hits this, this one's over. This is what makes him one of the best in the world. Nasty impact.
This is his opportunity to win this thing. Clearly not afraid to go to the well again.
Vicious attack. Oh, and a chop to the side of the face.
He's done.
not going to end well.
No, look at this, the Ulster plantation.
Here's his
the cover. 1, 2. What a hellaciously physical match these Wow!
just unstoppable.
Incredible.
There may be no coming back from that slam.
He's a one-man wrecking crew. He's making a statement here with this attack.
And he's taken down with authority. I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
What impact.
But can he follow up here? Not going to stop until it gets the job done, I guess.
Gets the tag. Beautiful technique.
How much more punishment needs to be dished out? Just finish it.
There may be no coming back from this.
This one could go either way, guys. It might just come down to which superstar is the next to make a mistake.
This is not going to end well.
Not at all. This might be it. Oh, my. Just when you thought he had
For the pin and the win.
Yes.
2. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Going for the big what a cutter.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Boom. In off the tag. Boom.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Is he done? No, he reverses it. He somehow breaks free.
There! That was vicious. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Okay, he may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
This is amazing.
Ooh, kick finds it.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Man, what a slam.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Almost there.
So
And he tags his partner in.
momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Oh, what an insecurity right in the ear.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. And look at... And it's reversed. We've seen this from out of nowhere. Oh, KO!
But he's running on.
Here he goes for the win.
Then he closed it out.
3. And we have our winners. And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
Yeah, he's putting in the work. He ain't messing around. He's getting after it here. Still can't believe I get paid to watch this amazing action.
Here are your winners, Alex Sanchez and Alex Sanchez.
Nice teamwork by these two here tonight.
You can bet there's going to be a celebration tonight.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. Look at these combustible elements. Triple threat action is up next.
With these three superstars in action, this should be a triple threat match for the ages.
And so it begins. Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double team attacks at any time.
Oh, man, what a leg drop. Harsh impact.
Lariat. Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan soon, these two guys are going to tear him limb from limb.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in it.
Nailed it. Showing off some of his speed there. Beautiful technique. He's not looking like himself here. He can't rest on his laurels here. There are two other guys in there that want this match just as much as he does.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Now back to the ring. Here he goes from out of nowhere.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Gets out of the way of that one.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
You've got to believe this one's over. Penny in predicament, and he breaks the cover. Not yet. Powerbomb. The end may be near, folks. The triple threat match is definitely beginning to test his mettle.
He's fading fast here, guys. If I'm his opponent, I'm thinking about putting him out of his misery sooner than later.
And there's his speed paying off. Great officiating as the ref noticed he was on the ropes. Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
Oh, he turns it around.
Harsh impact.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose your footing in a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Just carrying the opposition here.
But you can't carry your opponent all day. You gotta make a move eventually.
Look like a possible power bomb there.
And that could have been trouble, Cole.
He
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Boom, what impact.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Going to be woozy after that impact.
Looks like he's starting to tire. He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
You'd have to think he came into this triple threat match with a plan. And I think it's safe to say that that plan has gone awry. Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder. Man.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh, boy, he is rolling. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, kick to the face. Vicious strike.
I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault. At this point, his confidence has to be at zero.
I think this one's over. Let's remember, though, guys, his opponent doesn't seem to be in great shape either.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Why do they end up on the announce table?
Look out, guys.
Big slam. Tossed around like a rag doll.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He wants no part of the outside. Boom! Bringing it back between the ropes.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no.
Back
Suplex.
and the slam.
Too quick for him there.
Nailed it. And that one grabs him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
He's calling for it. He's looking at it. Got the reversal.
Right between the shoulder blades into the pump handle. Ring rattling.
He might have left jab.
This one's over, guys.
He's going for the pin.
Look out, look out. This could be it.
Nasty impact.
He's got him down. This is it. 2. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down. Wow.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Can he finish the job? What impact. Incredible.
With confidence now, guys.
Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes.
Oh, just barely making it to the ropes.
A few inches in the other direction, and this one was over.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Really targeting the back on that one.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Showing some quickness there. Ooh, what impact.
I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
This guy had every square inch of that ring scouted to perfection.
He wants it one more.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Uh-oh.
This just ain't gonna do it.
And he forces the break.
Great job by him there, realizing where he was in proximity to the ropes.
Beautiful technique. Hooked up. Oh, man, that hurt the back. Spine rattling.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Back Nelson applied. Talk about dismantling your opponent. He's looking at it. Nailed it.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
And this has got to be it. 1, 2.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
Here he goes. Oh, nasty impact.
But he's got to capitalize now.
2, 3.
And the triple threat is over. This place is going nuts.
Now let's look back at that amazing action.
Check this out. Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. And I always enjoy watching him perform.
Here is your winner, Alex.
Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next. We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition. The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here.
Gotta believe this one's over.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Harsh impact.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to break an arm.
Got to respect the strategy to work over the arm.
This might be it. Oh, my.
She's starting to take a beating. By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
It's been quite the back and forth.
And a big right hand. And they fire it back. Got the momentum in this matchup now.
These two superstars going toe-to-toe. This isn't right. It's the middle of a match.
The official trying to regain control. He's calling for the bell, though. The damage has been done. This could be a disqualification.
She's beginning to take some heat here. She definitely doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if she wants to be successful here tonight.
She's no pushover, though, guys. If she's going down, she's going to go down swinging. Look at her go.
And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Oh, what a kick. This might be it. Oh, my.
Uh-oh.
Biblical suplex.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Harsh impact.
What a stomp.
Good grief. On the mark.
He's on the defensive here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action. Oh, man. Jarring headbutt.
Oh, my goodness. Crushing it.
Not much behind that pin attempt.
Impact.
He's starting to stumble here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew big elbow. This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
We got to cover. Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
And the match continues.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Forearm to the face.
Ooh-wee. Can't waste any time here.
Going for the cover.
1, 2, 3. Yes! Takes it!
These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
Look at him go. No doubt about it, he brought his A game, as you can see here.
Here is your winner, Alexander Reed.
And that's a win to start off the night.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action. Both leading men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its finest, fellas. Oh, what impact!
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, man!
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Could have a stiff neck for a while.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for 2 referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
Oh, continuing to punish them. He's starting to show signs of fatigue. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly. Big boot.
Here's his chance.
We've got a cover. He's got plenty of gas left in the tank.
Gonna take more than that.
And look, it hung up on the second.
Get in there, Ref.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
This is, right to the side of the face.
He's back in control here.
He goes for the cover. Pin's broken up. Oh, and he reverses it. Nailed it.
Suplex.
Classic.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He might have it.
Oh, what a forearm.
Talk about rocking the jaw.
I don't know how much more of this he can take. You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this.
Unless he has no interest in walking away with the winner's end of the purse, he needs to make a tag immediately.
Beautiful technique. Oh, and he dodges out of the way. Look at that in a second time. Now he's working. Oh, what a boot to the face!
Can he finish him off here?
He's got him covered. 1, 2. Oh, man, they don't even seem hurt after that.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Comes in off the tag.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Gets out of the way of that one. Here he goes. From out of nowhere.
Truly devastating, Cole.
Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh my God.
some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only two of these competitors will end up getting what they came for, the win.
That was beautiful. Can he end it here?
And there's the kick out. Not yet.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other.
What great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Double chicken wing. Sling. Here's a cover.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. And a kick out. Not even close on that one.
Not yet.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Boom, what impact. Brutal knee right to the face.
Talk about having a living hell beat out of you. He needs to find a way to create some space or else this thing's over.
That's over at this point.
At this point, he has to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get back in this thing?
He might have it. Gets the tag. Harsh impact. Ooh, what impact.
When this guy's on, look out.
Nasty kick to the face.
He's starting to feel it here. And you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there right about now.
Nasty impact. But I don't know how much gas he has left, guy.
Shoulders down. 1, 2, and there's the kick out. Wow.
Looks like he's starting to falter. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
Yeah, but the good news is that he still appears to be in better condition than his opposition right now.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
So much damage to the neck. Incredible agility.
Dodges a bullet there. It'll destroy your face.
Gotta believe this one's over. Oh, what a kick to the face. My God. The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like
There it is. The tag has been, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Oh, that hurt to the chest.
this one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
A leverage pin here. Hey, it's only cheating if you get caught.
He kicks out before 3.
Nice kick out.
Avoids trouble there.
This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree. He may very well be running on instinct right now.
I'm not used to seeing this. He's in tough shape, guys, and there's absolutely no room for error now.
Keep your eye on this one. And now one more time. with that. Says a lot about a duo.
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Oh, I can't believe this. I really enjoyed every minute of this.
Here are your winners, Alex Sanchez and Reed Ann.
Now that's eking out a win.
These two work so well together, Michael. I'd be surprised if they went their separate ways anytime soon.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think he's going to...
He's got the shoulders down. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that. Not yet. A striking blow. Ooh! Oh, man!
The Florida Keys!
Beautiful. The shoulders are down. Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one. Too soon.
What a stop! Good grief!
Oh, nasty impact.
He's taking some offense. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
The good news for him is... Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. Is he done?
He fights his way free. But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out? The Florida Keys! Boom!
And there's his speed paying off.
Knee drop. Jeez. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh boy, he is rolling. The end, maybe. There's the cover.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
Looking for all the glory here.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet. Oh, man. Backbreaker. He has him right where he wants him. He's looking at it.
This must be it. Oh, my. That has got to be it.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal. Wow. His shoulders are down. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
Gonna take more than that.
Harsh impact.
He goes down hard.
Yeah, and he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Too close for comfort.
What a match.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
No, reverses it. Here he goes.
Pile driver. Spiked him. What a comeback.
Oh, what impact. He's got the shoulders down. And he doesn't stay down for long.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Going for punch.
This is all but over.
Nail it. That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
His shoulders are down. Two. And there's a kick out at two.
And we continue.
Just a step quicker, it looks like. Knocks up. Hey, leg kick. This can't be legal.
Totally ruthless, but effective.
You gotta believe this one's over. He might have it. Oh, what impact.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
He's done it. He's done it. I can't believe it. He's done it. Corey, I want to tell you something. This has been building for a long time, and it's finally going to break down right now, I think. You can really just feel the tension in the air.
You're absolutely right. I don't think we're going to have to wait much longer.
No, not at all. He's going to take the fight right to him. The official trying to prevent this from happening, but this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad if it breaks down to the aisleway here.
Let him fight. Let him fight now.
Trash talking.
There we go.
Right hand. And another one. And here we go now. Right and left. Brawl underway. Here's security trying to separate these men.
Let him fight. Let him fight now.
Oh, my God. Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this. We have a real fan favorite against an imposing adversary.
You don't want to miss it.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Beautiful technique.
He's going for the pin. That wasn't even close to 3.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Oh, man!
You gotta believe this one's over.
He's starting to stagger a bit. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Let's not get ahead of him.
He's looking at it. Is he done? Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Nailed it.
Uh-oh. Leaping high!
What a stomp. Good grief.
He's on the defensive here. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with. I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Wow, the crowd's on the edge of their seats.
Talk about an awe-inspiring finisher, guys. This could be it.
Ooh, what impact.
What's he going to do now?
Kick out.
And the match continues.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. Harsh impact.
They come out of nowhere.
Oh, KO!
Incredible.
Here's the cover. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Escapes trouble there. Running Hurricane Rana. Oh, his feet are on the ropes. His feet are on the ropes.
I expected as much from him tonight.
Easily kicks out of that one.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Down with a face buster. I don't know how much more of this he can take.
This might be the beginning of the end for him.
He has got to do something quick. This might be it. Oh, my.
Nice. Shut it down.
Slammed with authority. Step up, Enziguri. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He's making a statement here with this attack. Bringing it back between the ropes. He's too quick for him there. A striking blow. Oh, check that out. Corkscrew neck breaker. So good.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
The first one was vicious.
He's got him covered. 2! What is keeping this competitor going?
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
He knows he's in trouble. Here he goes.
Oh, nasty impact. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
He goes for the cover. 2! Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Looking for neck breaker.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
That's just great execution.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Shining Wizard.
Right to the jaw. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He's looking at it.
He's definitely starting to lose it here.
Look out, he breaks free.
Great job by him there, but he's still in a tough spot, Cole.
Oh, right to the face.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's going for it all.
Look out. Oh.
Can he finish the job? Here we go. Quick thinking to avoid that one. Back now inside the ring. Beautiful technique. Oh, check that out. Corkscrew neck breaker.
So good. Here's his moment, Michael.
Oh, nasty impact. His shoulders are down. Two. Barely at 2.5.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away. You gotta believe this one's over.
He's calling for it. Here we go.
And there it is, boys.
And if you thought the first one was brutal,
This could do it. Uh-oh. 2. And he got a near fall out of it. Wow.
That's pure power, guys.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
This could be it. Backbreaker.
But can he follow up here?
He's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
That's a big, big win. Man, what a hard-fought victory for him tonight. I'm not sure if he was going to pull it out, but he did.
Wait a minute. What's going through his mind?
No, it's been a very personal rivalry for many, many months now. And, not this personal. Not the Steel